Did you look at your Spotify
I don't know
rap?
how to do it. Where is it at?
You go to Spotify, and I'm pretty sure it just...
Oh, it's time for your 2025 Wrapped. 13,388 minutes, 254 genres.
It's a lot of genre. That's
right?
way more than a lot of people, for sure.
My top genre is doo-wop.
It's going to tell you your average age.
Age. Don't take this personally. Oh, my God.
What is it?
That's embarrassing.
What is it?
83.
83. Nice. That's pretty good. Welcome back to New Heights, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a Wondery show brought to you by YETI. And that's not me. We're talking about the YETI coolers, the YETI drinks, the YETI everything.
Ooh, that New Heights green.
Ooh, how about it? I love that. We're your hosts. I'm Travis Kelce. This is my big brother, Jason Kelce, out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Shout out to the Heights and shout out to the Cincinnati Bearcats headed to the Liberty Bowl versus the Naval Academy.
Good old-fashioned Liberty Bowl, Birmingham, Alabama. Is it still in Birmingham, Alabama?
I don't think so.
It moved.
The Liberty Bowl for me was in Memphis, Tennessee.
No, that was the Belk Bowl.
That was in Charlotte.
Really?
Yeah.
So the Liberty Bowl moved to Memphis. It was at UAB Stadium in Birmingham, Alabama when I played in it.
There you go.
Right? Or am I thinking of a different bowl?
I think you're thinking of Papa John's Bowl.
I am thinking of the PapaJohns.com Bowl. All right. Sorry, Liberty Bowl.
Let's go, Cats, baby. Finish this year off right. Subscribe on YouTube, Wondery Plus, wherever you get your podcasts, and follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with one S for fun clips throughout the week. Jason, please, this is where you tell everyone what we're going to talk about.
Well, 92%ers, we've got a incredibly depressing football portion of this great episode. We're going to recap the Chiefs-Texans game as well as the loss of the Eagles in overtime to the Chargers, but we will get into a lot more NFL discussions that will hopefully be more joyous. We're going to get into all that in a minute, but first, we're always going to start with a little bit of that new news. New news is brought to you by American Express.
Ooh.
Biggest piece of new news is Travis has been the Chiefs nominee for Walter Payton Man of the Year. This is your third nominate. How many times have you been nominated? 4?
3 or 4. 3 or 4. Yeah.
In particular, you're nominated for your work with Operation Breakthrough. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Walter Payton Man of the Year, it's kind of all encompassing. It's turned into one of the greatest honors you can receive in the NFL. A lot of it comes down to charitable work and community work, but it also comes down to how you are as a player and the values and everything that you kind of exude as an NFL player to your teammates and city. And, it's named after the late, great Walter Payton. His family is still involved in giving out this award. So it is an incredible honor to be nominated for it. Trav, what are your thoughts? Obviously, you've been nominated before.
Yeah. I was nominated last year, maybe not the year before that, but a year or two prior to that one. Obviously, you don't do the work and you're not who you are to the community and to the teams for the award. You're not doing this in hopes that you one day could be it. So I just do it because I love seeing these kids have something that they wouldn't have otherwise. I love doing it to support what Operation Breakthrough means to this community. And I love doing things with my foundational team because my foundation team's amazing and they find ways to give back to the community and they find events that bring the community closer together. And it's just an honor. And it's obviously representing a whole lot more people than just myself. I think the Chiefs community outreach is second to absolutely none. And that shows in how many Walter Payton Man of the Years we've had in Kansas City and the tradition that Lamar Hunt embedded in this organization back in the 60s and 70s of how, he was going to make sure that the fans that are showing up and the community that's showing up is going to, see us give back to them for how much they show up for us on Sundays, man. And it's just an absolute honor to represent this organization, to represent my foundation, and even more so to represent Operation Breakthrough and all the kids and all the amazing things that they're doing over there.
Well, congratulations, Trav. Listen, I think you do so much for that community in Kansas City. And really, Philadelphia community, you've been involved with the Eagles Autism Challenge. You do so much surrounding the NFL and the landscape and supporting the fans and different communities that the teams are in. So back in Cleveland, couldn't happen to a more deserving guy. Well done.
Thank you, man. And thank you to all the 92%ers who shared their Spotify Wrapped because we were the #1 sports podcast on Spotify. of the 2025 year. Obviously, a lot of familiar faces
Incredible
up there.
podcasts up here. Yep.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Bussin' with the Boys made the list. We got our guy Pat McAfee.
Part of my take.
Bunch of friends on there that are all well deserving of it. But thank you guys for posting all that and tuning in, week out. We also heard from a bunch of 92%ers who got their YouTube recap, but wanted to specifically shout out Rachel, who was in our top 0.1% of viewers.
That's amazing.
Pretty crazy. Rachel said, safe to say I look forward to Wednesdays as she posted a picture of her literally being top 0.1% of viewers.
That's awesome. Shout out to Rachel. Well done. It was awesome seeing a bunch of people posting, where they're at in the percentages and how many minutes. I don't know if that was on YouTube or if that was a Spotify thing, but the end of the year recaps.
Did you look at your Spotify?
I don't know
rap?
how to do it. Where is it at?
You go to Spotify, and I'm pretty sure it's just
free Spotify right ad. It's fine with it. I'm cool with it. Is it in? Where's it at?
It should be in home.
Oh, it's time for your 2025 Wrapped. All right, we're ready for you. Swipe up. You listened 13,388 minutes, 254 genres.
That's a lot of genre. That's right? Way more than a lot of people for sure.
My top genre is doo-wop.
Oh, me and you are, it's going to tell you your average age.
Ooh. So doo-wop is more because I sing a lot of doo-wop songs to Finney. For some reason, she stops crying when I sing like Fleetwood's and some of the like doo-wop music from back in the day.
Okay.
Then obviously I'm always been an outlaw country guy. Mm-hmm. Synth pop, big synth pop. Children's music. Yep, this is all adding up. Beach music. All right, here we go. Age. Don't take this personally. Oh my God.
What is it?
That's embarrassing.
What is it?
83.
83. Nice. That's pretty good.
I'm older than Dad.
I was 68. Yeah. I'm right underneath Dad.
That's hilarious.
Nice. Well, it's always fun to see what your average age is compared to your Spotify and the songs you're listening to.
That wraps up New News, brought to you by American Express.
Let's get to some fan mentions. We got a fun basket weave mention from EAW7354. The official way to hold garagers. The old double hand.
I just want to be clear. That's not a basket weaving style technique, right? The basket weaving's hand over hand, or is that basket weaving?
I didn't write basket weave in here.
Have you ever held a beer by two hands? I don't think I've ever done that.
Not crossed like that.
I kind of want to try it. Ball security, beer security.
Beer security. That sounds like a TV show.
By the way, I do want to point out, outside of the doo-wop album, because I play that every night when I'm singing to Finney. Mm-hmm. Second album.
Tay-Tays?
You know it.
That was number one for me.
Damn
I don't have any.
Kids are singing to see. I can't sing Tay songs. I'm not that. Dad, you're really off pitch here.
You can sing along. Yeah. You can sing along. They're catchy.
They are. All righty. Bold topics to wrap up week 14. Let's start with Sunday Night Football. Chiefs 10, Texans 20. Trav, I'll let you take it away, brother.
Yeah, man. It's been a tough fucking go around for the past 2 days. Yeah. It's just, you put in all this fucking work in hopes that it pays off. And right now it just, for whatever fucking reason, man, it's little things. It's, I don't know, discipline. I feel like I've always had the answers in years past. And this year it's just, I just can't find them. And I keep thinking if I show up to work and I put in the work and I fix the issues, through my practice habits and through perfecting the game plan and my fundamentals and what I'm being taught, and go out there and try and play my ass off for my guys next to me, it's all going to come together like it has in years past. And this year is just not, man. Yeah. Not to say that I won't keep doing that. It's all that I can do. It's all that I'm going to always show up to work and fucking give it my all. And if there's a game to be played, I'm going to fucking make it the most important game of the world.
Yeah.
But obviously looking at the playoffs, this is a tough reality to be in. Especially with I don't know, just how we've always found a way in years past. So it's a shitty fucking feeling, especially dropping the fucking ball late in the game like that when we were on our last fucking chance to make something shake. It's a shitty feeling, man.
I hear you.
You put in all this work to, be there for your guys, and I just wasn't that. I do
got to point out, I think that catch would have been pretty damn impressive catch. That was a tough one. You're running all the way over here and you're trying to reach back. I know you always hold yourself to a high standard, but that would have been a tough catch. I'll say this. Again, it's another game that was right there, right? And we knew going into it, the Texans had a great defense. We knew Chiefs had a great defense, and it was going to come down to the team that made the fewest mistakes. And at the end of the day, with the drop passes and things at the end of the game, even throughout the game, there were multiple times where you guys had the opportunities, and it's just just been a very weird year for the Chiefs. And you guys have been in, what is it, 7 straight? This was the first time in 9 seasons you guys aren't going to win the AFC West or whatever it is since 2015. I think sometimes the ball just doesn't fall your way. And you guys have had the epitome of that this year. Yeah. I don't know. I know it's frustrating. I know that, it's the competitor you are, and how badly you want it, how badly Pat wants it, the work you guys put in. So I feel for you for sure. And I know that game in particular was a frustrating one because of what it meant, but
it's frustrating, but we got 4 games left, and go put my fucking heart on the line for these guys because they deserve that. Chiefs Kingdom, you guys deserve that. And we're going to keep this thing fucking rolling, man.
What is the mindset? You guys just one game at a time, just got the Chargers this week?
Yeah. Obviously we don't necessarily control our own destiny at this point. Like I said, we need some things to happen outside of us winning all our games. So that's all you can do, man. You got the Chargers coming in, and you just get after them.
I just feel like if you guys get the 10-7 this year in the AFC, that'll sneak in at a wild card. But one game at a time.
Yep.
4 games left. Yeah, what do the Chiefs have to get fixed the most? What are you guys the most focused on?
Critical situations towards the end of games, showing up. Obviously drop passes.
The drops were the thing that stood out to me watching it.
Missed blocks in key situations that could, spark big runs, spark big plays, and scoring touchdowns. You got to score touchdowns in this league, man. And field goals aren't gonna cut it. I think it's just details on all phases. Even though I thought our defense fucking showed up and played a hell of a game against the Texans this week.
Chris Jones, my God.
He was showing his heart, man. That's for sure.
Spags was dialing up all these blitzes. It was a fun game to watch from the defense for sure. They were doing everything they could.
And shout out to the Texans, man. They made plays when they needed to.
They got good players over there, man. That defense is freaking. It's the best in the NFL right now. And
yeah.
D'Amico Ryans. It's kind of, dude, every single person on that staff I played with in Philly, it's kind of amazing considering how they all have and not a lot of them weren't even there together. D'Amico's the head coach, Matt Burke's the DC, Corey Unland's in the backfield, Billy Davis, who was the DC when Chip was here, is the linebackers coach. It's whenever I'm at Houston, I'm like, God dang, this is former Philadelphia right here. But they're rolling on defense, man. Those guys are doing a great job coaching those guys up, and they have great players. I do got to shout out Esapole. Played good, man. The biggest thing I was worried about was the offensive line. And he played against who I think is one of the best players in the NFL and has been for a while, Daniil Hunter. And he held his own, more than held his own.
No, really, he came in and yeah, I was extremely proud of him, happy as hell for him. And when I tell you, man, you want to talk about a guy that was just fucking happy to play ball, man.
Yeah.
Out there, high energy, no matter what the situation was, seemed like he was ready to fucking get after it.
That's awesome.
A guy like that who's just kind of itching at the bit to be able to get out there and show the world what he's got, man. The big athletic guy, man. And happy as hell for him. Just wish we could have got the win for him. We got the Chargers this week, obviously coming off a win against the Eagles that we're about to get into, man. A team we know, a team that knows us, and they're rolling too. Harbaugh's got them playing their best fucking ball, and Herbert's playing lights out. And we're going to have our hands full, man. Let's go ahead and get to this Eagles-Chargers game, though, on a little Monday night out there in Los Angeles. Jason, you kind of summed up the game by tweeting FML, if you want to tell everybody why you tweeted that.
It was just a frustrating game to watch as an Eagles fan. You know, we just like continually kept kicking ourselves in the foot. And I mean, it was, turnovers, penalty down low takes us off the 2-yard line. I mean, it was just one thing after the other. Very frustrating game. It felt like there was more to be had. It did feel like we were starting to click. And then every second we got into the red zone, turnover. Every single time we got a chance to get a touchdown, we get knocked back and kick a field goal. We missed a field goal. I mean, it's just like not too much different than the Chiefs game. And it's like, man, we had our opportunities, more than our opportunities. And we did a lot of really good things in the game against a really good team, against a really good defense. Like, the Chargers defense is one of the better units in the NFL, statistically and like personnel wise. One of my favorite defensive players in the league, and Derwin James over there. Love watching that guy every chance I get to see him play. So yeah, just a really frustrating game, and it ended in a very frustrating fashion where we're putting together a great drive, playing outstanding ball in overtime, driving the length of the field, and then the interception to lose. It was just a gut wrenching way to end that one. And we needed to get some momentum back, and unfortunately, a very sloppy game again leaves the Eagles in another week of frustration. And listen, if we take care of business and don't have these mistakes, it's going in a different direction, and we're rolling. So it was a frustrating game. You
mentioned that last turnover that kind of sealed it, but 8 combined turnovers.
Dude, it was nuts. It was like
the
ball was in butter.
Quarter alone.
I don't even know like what.
It's insane. There's a few.
On the one play, obviously, the interception from Jalen. They pick it up. We force a fumble. Jalen recovers it, and then while he's still trying to get control of that thing, he fumbles it. It was just a comedy of turnovers all game long for both teams.
There were a lot of what the fuck plays, and Hurts actually became the first player since 1978 with 2 turnovers on the same play, which tells you how rare that shit is when it happens. But 6 in the second quarter alone is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it was a horrendous game of ball security, which is not. Listen, Jalen, I know the last couple of weeks have been rough for him. This is one of the things he's done well his whole career, is taking care of the football. And it's unfortunately been 2 out of, I guess, character or not common games from him and from our team that have really cost us. I mean, this offense has been so stagnant and like the 3 and outs, and it's like struggled to get anything going the last couple of weeks. This team the defense is great. The defense was phenomenal in this game, outside of the Bears game and maybe one other one against the Giants. They've been great all season. Offensively, they're looking for who they are. It looks like they're looking for that identity, right? And there's so many good pieces, and all these plays are great individual plays for this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. And it's just, who are we and what are we going to be about? And throughout Jalen's tenure, and I think what lends itself to the best for this team is, man, we got to attack the line of scrimmage with one of the best running backs in the game and just repeatedly stick to that, and then take our shots down the field. It doesn't need to be this like kind of crazy outlandish thing. And I know everybody's talking about the scheme and whatnot. There were plays in this game to be had. There were opportunities. Guys were open. Yeah. I thought that, quite frankly, we had a really good game offensively.
I thought you guys did.
Outside
Obviously,
of the
turnovers are crazy.
Yeah. And I think that there's some positive things moving forward. First of all, the defense is still playing out of their mind. But listen, if that run game can keep going like that, you got stretch working. You can do a lot of things off a stretch. You got split zone, attacking the line of scrimmage. I know everybody talks about under center versus gun. I really just think about it like just build a wall, get running off the ball, and make those guys stop that. In order to stop that, you gotta commit to the line of scrimmage, and then that opens things behind them. And they're a good team as well. Jesse Minter did some things that threw us off on plays here and there. That's going to happen.
Yeah,
I thought it was overall. There's a lot of positive to take away from the game, in a game that looks really negative because of the extremely bad plays that happened. There were some good things, in my opinion, on that tape. I thought the guys ran block better than they have in a while. I thought the tight ends did a pretty darn good job in this game for the most part. And yeah, I mean, uncharacteristic game for Jalen. He cleans that up. Full confidence he will. And the defense keeps playing like this. I know that's a lot of ifs and buts and candies and nuts. But yeah.
I hear you, Coach Kelce. Does getting Lane Johnson back soon help? Yes, of course it does. Why is that even a question? Hopefully you guys can get him back. Hopefully Landon's not too banged up. Then he can keep things rolling. I know he got a little banged up and came out for a quick second.
Yeah, I think he had a calf injury. I think that's what it was listed, but he came back in late, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe just keep it moving to positivity rabbit. So this has been a thing with the offensive line for a while now?
No, this is the first time it showed up. I thought it was Landon because it feels like Landon's sense of humor. Landon said it wasn't him. I have no idea where this fucking rabbit came from.
There you go. It showed up today, and the offensive lineman stressed to me that they are not sad. They just wanted good vibes, Bunny. This is from Ashley Sullivan. I would assume a reporter out there in the Philly area.
At the end of the week, this positivity rabbit showed up in the locker room. And obviously this is kind of like somebody trying to – it's a lot of negativity in Philadelphia. And before the game, for an 8-4 team that's first in their division and certainly looking like they're going to be in the playoffs, I think the team was trying to make a statement like, hey, we're all in on this together. We feel like we're still the real deal.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, I don't really like the rabbit. I think it's kind of like it's a little hokey. But listen, if they like it, who the fuck? I don't really give a fuck that much. But you got to go back it up. You go out there and you turn the ball over a bunch, and largely you're the reason that you lose the game. Rabbit's got to fucking eat carrots. Get the fuck out of here, Rabbit.
Get the antics out of here. I hear you.
Bad vibe. It didn't work. What did they say about it? So it showed up today, and the offensive line stressed to me they are not sad. They just wanted good vibes, Bunny. So you're asking, Brandon, should they ditch the rabbit or double down with more rabbits?
Just put more rabbits in. Which way do you go with this? You're saying get rid of it?
I think they tried it. It didn't work. You got to ditch the rabbit. I mean, the whole thing's got to go.
It's got to go. Yeah, I kind of agree with you.
Or do you double down? It's a good question.
Do you put different holiday mascots in there? Do you get a leprechaun? Do you get?
I mean, the more rabbits is funny. I don't know how much you want to joke around about just
at this point, fucking
a season going the wrong direction right now. But
if I'm losing, not winning, we got to get rid of that shit.
That's I honestly, if I'm being very brutally honest, I thought it was a surprise to see the rabbit because I'm like, it's a sign of just like too much like joking around with something that I think is like actually like you should be really fucking pissed off with the way you're playing. And it's okay to be positive, but like, this is something you do when everything's rolling and you're freaking performing well. You don't do antics like this when you've shit the bed for the last couple weeks.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, we got a Monsters Fun Day football. Is this a Jason Kelce Monsters Inc.?
It is. This is pretty cool.
What is this?
ESPN does this altcast. This is at least the second year they did it. Last year they did it as Simpsons characters, but they somehow they do it with like AI or some animation program or whatever, but it mimics the game happening. I think Dan Orlovsky and Mina Kimes and I forget who else is on the call, maybe Jeremy Fowler. I don't know, but there's a whole nother like broadcast happening. Yeah. And they did it this year in the Monsters Inc. style. And Swag and I did the pregame show for it.
Nice.
And we were monsters for the pregame show of the altcast. And I mean, I just love the beard.
That's great.
And then look at the eyebrows. They make sure not to
thick as shit. You already know. That's not Jason Kelce unless you throw some thick ass eyebrows on there.
Dude, this would be fun to just wear this as my outfit, though. Just get like a collar with a.
You're insane. That's pretty good, though. The Eagles got the Raiders at home next week, though.
They do. I know the Raiders had a rough season this year. Obviously, they've already fired Chip Kelly, offensive coordinator. Hasn't gone their way, but it's still the NFL, man. Any team can win any given Sunday, and the Eagles need to get some momentum going. They have to go out there and perform.
Yeah.
I really feel strongly they need to figure out what the identity is that they want to do. And I think they were closer to doing that this last week. I think when something's working, I would love to see them just continue to press that. You know what I mean? It feels like a lot of the times they do something that works, and then they're on to the next thing that they went into the game wanting to do. It's like, hold on, hey, if we're doing this really good, if Saquon's rolling with these types of plays, make them defend that. If they can't show that they can defend that, bro, keep taking it. Some of the spread things are interesting. I thought they adjusted well with empty where, when they do those like zero, they know you're in 5-man protection. So they just read the guards, make you hot, and then you got to get rid of the ball. If you want to live in empty, you need to move the back around a lot. Put the back in the backfield, motion them out. Put the back in the backfield, motion them out, bring them back in. Jet a tight end across the formation, act like the tight end's jetting, and then he stops, and then you do like a 6-man protection with the tight. Like, you got to at least mess with the numbers so it's not predictable every time you line up an empty. It's going to be 5-man protection. Otherwise, they're just going to sit flat-footed, make you hot, and rally to the ball. But that's a whole nother fucking thing. Big game this week. Obviously, Raiders in the link. They need to go out and put forward a good game. I don't care what the Raiders' record is. At this point, the Eagles need to show that they can be a consistent, good football team. Limit the penalties, run the ball well, control the line of scrimmage, and take your shots when they're there. It doesn't need to be this air raid, high-scoring attack with the way this defense is playing. Grind it out. Eventually, the run game gets going the more and more that you pound it on these guys. It really sucks with how good the defense played this last week that we weren't able to get a victory for them. And really with how they played the whole season, we can be this type of offense. I really believe that.
I hear you. They just got to put it all together, man.
There we go.
It's the name of the game, baby.
All righty. Thanks to our presenting sponsor. That's right.
Oh,
YETI. Fuck yeah, I love these things. Who doesn't love a good YETI?
check these things out, dude.
I do a podcast with one and I drink out of one.
Check these things out right here. These NFL ramblers that YETI sent us.
Got the Eagles one here. I also got a New Heights green one.
Ooh,
if you like a little bit of a darker
green.
green.
It's a good green.
We also have a Super Bowl champions one right here. Boom, with a little thermos top. We have an Eagles Rambler Chiefs one and the forest green one that we just showed you, which does match the show colors perfectly.
It's a good green. I like the green. YETI products are the best. That's right. And you can use them for any drink, hot or cold. It keeps it at exactly the temperature that you want.
Obviously, the Yetis are all made from quality materials. They're dishwasher safe, BPA free, and they're basically indestructible. I don't think I've ever seen one destroyed, maybe dented a little bit, but even that seems like it's pretty hard to do because they're made of stainless steel with double wall insulation.
And there's dozens of product options to choose from to accommodate your beverage of choice. That's right. Their NFL collection has ramblers, coolers, mugs, flasks, and even a beverage bucket. How about that?
I like a good beverage bucket.
And they're available with any NFL team logo, not just our Eagle and Chiefs colors.
They even have a Jets one for Jets Jake. Jets Jake, why don't you show off your YETI?
Look at this.
All right, get out of here.
Right.
And YETI has released new products just in time for the holidays, like the ultra durable travel straw mug, and for the first time ever, a shaker bottle with whisk-free technology.
It's the perfect gift for anyone who expects the best. Shop team colors and new arrivals at YETI.com. YETI, built for the wild. Thank you to our sponsor, American Express.
There's nothing like going from a relaxing airport lounge to an even more relaxing hotel, followed by dinner, a concert, and then doing it all over again.
And again and again. And with the newly enhanced American Express Platinum Card, membership just got a whole lot better.
With Amex Platinum, you can enjoy access to over 1,550 airport lounges through the largest global lounge network in the world, as compared to other credit card companies this July.
Lounge access means having a place to take it all in before you need to take off.
And with the travel this season in full swing, the Centurion Lounge is the perfect place to enjoy carefully curated meals. Recharge your devices and get ahead of the holiday shopping.
With an array of premium travel, dining, and entertainment benefits, all backed by American Express's award-winning service, there's nothing like Platinum.
Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/withplatinum.
Thank you to our sponsor, Amazon. Jason, you done all your holiday shopping yet?
Still going. I have started it. I got some of it going.
I'm right there with you.
Amazon is definitely one of the go-tos, especially, I mean, dude, it's just...
It's got everything.
Yeah, the shipping is taken
And it gets to you
into
ASAP.
account. It's right on the app. There's such a huge selection.
Oh, it's the best.
No question.
You can literally get anything and everything.
It's to the point where it's inconvenient to order things that aren't on Amazon. Like, why aren't you guys just on Amazon?
Dude, it's so
It's
good,
like-
dude. It's so good.
Amazon is the go-to destination for all your holiday gift shopping. If you're looking to save, you can shop their holiday deals on all categories for up to 40% off. Holy cow.
Holy
Nice.
smokes. That applies to clothing, home decor, jewelry, toys, you name it. They have gifts for every holiday and for everyone on your list. So shop holiday gifts for everyone on Amazon. All right, now let's get to the rest of the league. Breaking news, Colts have signed a 44-year-old Phillip Rivers. That's right, the old gunslinger from the past 3 decades. Yeah, he's coming back out, baby. He just got signed to their practice squad. Hasn't played in the NFL since 2020, but is getting reunited with Shane Steichen, who was the Chargers staff and interim offensive coordinator in 2019. With Phillip, and potentially first grandfather to play in the NFL. That's crazy.
It's nuts.
His oldest kid is older than their star tight end Tyler Warren, which is pretty staggering fact right there.
Yep.
Also older than his head coach Steichen. That's right. He's and his offensive coordinator. Again, Phillip is 44.
Jim Bob Cooter.
Yeah, and Jim Bob is 41. And Shane is 40. He is also older than 12 current NFL head coaches.
Listen,
And I bet you he can still go out there and sling it. Got it, man.
he's a semi-finalist for the Hall of Fame this year because he's eligible to go in the Hall of Fame. That's how long he's been out of the NFL.
Damn, it is 2025. Damn.
So it's a 5-year removed guy at 44 who is a grandfather coming out of retirement to join an NFL team. Sounds absolutely fucking bonkers. But I want to see it. As a fan, I cannot wait to watch a grandpa go out there and sling this fucking thing. I hope he is starting this week. I want to see it so bad.
What does this do for his Hall of Fame? Does it now? It's another 5 year. Not 5. It resets it.
Yep.
Wow.
I know from Shane's time in
Because
Philadelphia.
he's a glove to get in. There's no question. He's in.
The only thing he doesn't have is a Super Bowl. But statistically, and the competitor he was and how he played the game, that's not even a question.
100%. He's an icon.
Shane Steichen from when he was in Philadelphia, Frank Reich, Nick Sirianni, knowing all these people that were with Phillip at some point in his career, I don't know that I've ever heard of coaches speak higher of another player. They look up to this guy like he is in a realm of his own, not just as a player, like mentally, the way he operates, the way he puts the team in positions. I've just heard nothing but the most incredible things about him as a teammate and player.
Yeah.
I want to see it happen. I mean, I'm just hoping it holds up. If he can stay healthy.
This is like Burt Reynolds coming out in The Longest Yard.
How old was Brett Favre when he was still trying to hold on to it?
I think 40. 40.
He was still, he had never
45.
stopped.
Was he?
That's what's just hard to imagine. And I know he's got enough kids that he's not stopping.
Brett retired 3 times. He didn't stop for 5 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There wasn't a prolonged period where he was out of it for a long time.
No, 100%. I think maybe a year was the most he sat out.
It's hard to imagine a guy that hasn't played football in 5 years, is 44, is still going to be able to physically do it. But I'm not down Phillip Rivers. I'm just not going to do it. I know that it's crazy.
In a run in the playoffs if they make it.
Give my man some Toradol. I know he's still been active. He's got 20 kids, including grandkids. So he's still running around playing with them suckers.
Yeah.
So he's still been doing something.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure his son is actually one of the biggest quarterback recruits in the country.
Yes.
Yeah. And to clarify, Brett he'd never stop playing. He would retire and then he would play the next year.
Yeah.
Or say that whatever he did.
What was that movie where the guy retires and becomes a teacher and then he comes back in and throws the baseball? It's
Rookie?
Kevin Costner. Is it the rookie?
I think so.
That's what this reminds me of. It's
Are you thinking of the Dennis Quaid movie, The Rookie?
Dennis Quaid. That's it. Yeah. Is it Rookie?
Yes, that is correct.
That is correct.
I knew it.
This has instantly become one of the most exciting things I can't wait to potentially see. This got released on air on Monday night.
I mean, it's just practice squad right now. We don't know if he's actually.
You don't add a 44-year-old quarterback to the practice squad without the idea that this dude's going to play some football. I am so looking forward to what this looks like. I hope he freaking balls out. I really do. I hope he's
so you don't think they
it.
go with the young kid?
I think he's hurt too. Their third string guy, I think, is hurt.
Why would it be practice squad? Just so
I
that
think
they
they're
can
just.
figure
I
out.
think they're trying to make
week.
sure he is ready to go. He did the workout and did the physical. Now it's like, hey, we got him on the practice squad. We don't have to cut somebody. Let's see how he looks in practice.
Who went in the game then when Jones got
Daniel
hurt?
Jones, I think it was the other kid, but I think he got hurt too.
This whole time we've just been asking each other questions we don't know.
The guy who went in for Daniel Jones, Riley Leonard, got injured as well. That's what I thought. Now they potentially could be under their fourth string guy. And that's when you make a call to Grandpa and be, hey, Grandpa, can you save the day?
When you have to rely on the fourth string, you go out and get a 44-year-old.
It's a lot of fours here.
Put the fours up.
Jameis Winston made his NFL analyst debut during the bye, and it might just be as electric on TV as he is in the huddle. Let's take a look at this video.
Ever since Liam Cohen has been getting recommendations on how to pronounce Duval the right way.
He went Duval.
How would you pronounce it, James?
Duval!
What's your Broadway one?
Duval! Yes.
They all work
The New
for
York
you.
got to me, but I got the Jags.
You got the Jack.
Electric.
I mean, that dude's
He's
got a...
one of the most entertaining human beings in the world.
sure.
It doesn't matter what he's doing. He can literally just be walking down the street and talking to civilians about anything.
Yeah.
And it's going to be fucking hilarious. Everything he does with the camera on him is fucking pure comedy. And
He's a charismatic motherfucker. No question about it. All right, let's wrap some stamps of the week here. Stamp of the week is brought to you by Amazon.
Amazon, how about it?
Let's see this 6-year-old that delivers 10 stiff arms clip. Jesus! How big is this kid's head, by the way?
Oh, no.
I think his helmet looks bigger than everybody else's. Oh, my God!
This is why they made weight limits in the leagues. That
Yeah, this is why you weren't allowed to. They had to get rid of the weight limits because it was, oh, my Lord. Like everybody else looks like little giants. This is Spike. Like this is a real life version of Spike. Yeah. This kid gets it the worst. He gets it there, and then he's not even up, able to tackle him. He gets it again.
the pro move right there. Don't even let him get up.
These aren't even stiff arms. They're just like mushes. He's just like throwing them with one arm. Good Lord. I'll give the stamp of the week. This is amazing. I'll go with that one right there. Hard to think there's going to be a better clip than that.
I might just beat it right here. Wyoming students built a beer snake to honor Josh Allen at his jersey retirement.
What is a beer snake?
You've never seen a beer snake
No.
at a ball game?
No.
It's when you
Is it
put
just
all
the
the cups? Yeah, all the beers that have been drank.
And then you just see how long
you
and
collect them
tall
and you
you
see
can
how
make it?
long. Yeah,
It's pretty
And-
dope.
it's pretty fucking sweet. It was going
Yeah.
all the way up to the second level. That's fucking epic.
It's awesome.
Yeah, that's a lot of fucking beers consumed, and I'm proud of you, Wyoming.
That's
I'm proud of
really
you.
what the stamp of the week is. Not for stacking the cups. It's for drinking the beer necessary to be able to stack the cups.
Exactly.
You guys having good energy in that game. I guarantee it. Stamp of the week. Well done, Trev.
That does it for Stamp of the Week, brought to you by Amazon. Keep those beer snakes rolling, baby. And all you big little kids, you keep stiff arming everyone.
All righty. Thank you to our partner, DraftKings. And I don't know if you guys knew this, but Jake and Brandon attended the DraftKings tailgate at the Chiefs game over the weekend to celebrate them being live in Missouri.
We
That's
did.
right.
We were there.
Jake, Brandon, how was it? How'd it go, boys?
It was sick. The tailgate was sick.
awesome.
I saw some really good videos of Brandon. He looked like he was definitely having fun.
Yeah, I had a few funds.
Few funds.
Mhm.
Okay.
I saw you insult my dancing, which was great.
Yep.
I wasn't insulting. I was more like coaching. I think it's
It felt like it's not maybe
it
that
just
maybe
needed a
that's
little bit
coaching I
more pep in
respond
the
to.
step. It just needed some more energy.
It was very cold, Jason. I was very cold and very tired.
It's a good
I
reason to
did
have
my
more
best.
energy. It heats
The
you up.
tailgate was also like a family event, so it wasn't necessarily the best place for hip thrusts, which is, I think, what you were getting at.
I had to keep it PG.
Know your surroundings.
Missouri's not ready for this. They're ready for DraftKings.
right.
They're not ready for
All
my
right.
hip thrusts. Everybody at the KC tailgate was great. So all the 92%ers that came up to us, lovely to meet you. Honestly, the Chiefs fans are the best. They're super nice. They're the nicest people
They
on the
are.
planet. They really
Great
are.
people.
Like, there's nothing, like, they're always so pumped for everything we do out there. So super happy to hang out with them.
All righty. Well, no one does game day like DraftKings Sportsbook. Now available in Missouri. New customers sign up using promo code New Heights, and new customers can bet $5 and get $200 instantly in bonus bets if your first bet wins.
Ooh.
That's promo code New Heights. DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Nailed it.
Voicemails. No dumb questions. Let's get to them.
All right, do the Forge parent signatures.
Hi, Jason and Travis. This is Stephanie from Minnesota.
Hey.
As we're coming into the holiday season,
sorry.
I got a text from my
Wondery.
teenage daughter with my forged signature on a permission form the other day. And I'm just calling to ask if
Ooh.
either of you ever forged any of your parents' signatures on anything school-related, and how that went over with your parents. I definitely forged my mom's signature on my band practice sheets in high school. So let me know if you did any of that. Thanks.
Trav, I'll let you take this away because I know you at least have done some forgeries.
I've done this on countless. I literally cannot count how many times I've forged my parents' signature. Let's start off. What was well, the one that stands out to me the most was actually kind of one of the coolest opportunities that I ever had in middle school in my first couple or I was either in 8th grade or 9th grade. And the Atlanta Braves were hosting a showcase in Lakewood, Ohio. And I was over my friend's house, and my friend's older brother was going to the showcase because he was out of high school and he just wanted to like give one last chance of like getting in front of some scouts. And they were holding an open trial, but you had to be either 18 or older, or you had to have your parents' signature saying that this is my guard, that I'm the guardian, or I'm the parent or guardian of the kid. And I just said, fuck it. I'm just going to write Ed Kelce's name down here. I knew his number. Just put the house address down there. And sure enough, I went out there and got on the mound and like was like pumping like mid 80s. And they're like, how old are you? I'm like 13, 12, 13. And they were like, I'm sorry, what? You kid, you're 6 foot and you're 13 and you're pumping 80. And one of the scouts there just so happened to be from Cleveland Heights. His name is Reggie Sanders. And
nice.
Yeah. And he pulled me over. He's like, is your parents here? And I was like, no, they're not here. And it was like kind of, I'm pretty sure it was illegal for like them to like talk to a kid
minors.
that age, or something like that. So but I got Big Ed on the phone call real quick and got told, don't fucking do that ever again. But countless amount of field trips.
It's initiative right there.
Yeah. Also in middle school, I used to forge Big Ed's signature on the report cards. Because the report cards you had to like, they had to be seen by the parents and everything. And I'd be like, I'm not fucking showing Dad this.
He's not going to be happy. I'm just going to write his name down.
Yeah, he'll just figure out when I'm ineligible.
Yeah. I never forged a signature, I don't think, but I did try to forge his voice.
Oh, yeah, we know this one real well.
Yeah, that one's already been told on the
St.
podcast,
Patty's
I think.
Day, yeah.
That's right. Mrs. Clark, our good friend Harry Clark's mom, was in charge of the attendance at Cleveland Heights High School. St. Patrick's Day, I wanted to go to the parade downtown, and I called the Cleveland Heights High School.
I don't even know if she was in charge of attendance. She was worked in the office, and when Jason called the office, she was the one that answered. She's like,
that might have been it. Yeah.
Jason, who is this? Travis?
No,
Jason?
She said, I said, hey, Mr. Clark, this is Ed Kelce. Jason's sick. He's not going to be able to come into school today. And she said, who is this? This is not Ed Kelce. Travis, is this you?
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, I got a call from Dad pretty quickly after that.
Too good.
What's the next one?
Hi, it's Eva from Allentown, PA. If you could describe each other's personalities as any drink, what would it be?
I'll go first. I already know it.
Mine?
Yeah.
Don't fucking.
You already know where I'm going. Count of three.
What?
One,
no, I don't. I don't know where you're going.
You know exactly what I'm about to say. Probably good advertisements for him. We both say drink garage beer. 1, 2, 3.
Which
Four
Circle
Loko.
43? Four Loko.
Just energy.
Just bring in that juice. Yeah, no, I
Love
get it. Yeah. I mean, I drink accelerators with tequila. So
it's essentially the same thing.
what is Jason? If I'm a Four Loko, you're like a Jaeger bomb.
Oh my God.
You're a fucking Jaeger bomb.
I just had my first Jaeger bomb in a long time. It wasn't even a Jaeger bomb. It was just a shot of Jaeger in Wisconsin. For some reason, they drink it at the supper clubs up there.
As good as you remembered?
It's exactly what I remembered. And it's probably one that I hopefully won't have for another week. I'm not a big liquor drinker. Everybody else wants to buy shots. I'm like, dude, if I drink this beer, I will not get to a point that am going to be upset about. If I drink these shots, this whole thing could go sideways in a second if I start just doing shots with people. I'm not interested. Give me my garage beer. I'll be happy.
All right, I'll take some shots.
How often should you wash the towel after you use a shower? It starts to smell, really. It starts to get crusty and hard. Then it's time to replace it.
I mean, you're just washing you're clean. So
Yeah.
It's like, that being said, I use a clean towel every time. But I mean, I understand if like.
You use a clean towel you only use a towel once?
Yeah.
Wow. It's very wasteful, Travis. Uses up a lot of.
Is it?
Yeah.
What?
Using a lot of energy to wash these towels.
I also have a lot of towels. I fucking went out and got a.
Don't you read the disclaimers at the hotels? If you reuse the towel, it's better for the environment. I gotta say, some of these environmental things, I'm getting to the point that.
Give me a hot one. Something ruined you earlier. What is it?
Paper straws.
Paper straws are so fucking annoying. If I get a paper straw, I'll just take the lid and the straw off, and I'll just drink the drink. Have you ever adapted to
the metal straws?
Yeah.
I don't like the way that feels either. Just give me the fucking plastic straw. I don't get. All right, that wraps up another episode of New Heights. Make sure you're subscribed to the New Heights channel on YouTube and follow New Heights on the Wondery App or wherever you get your podcasts. We just dropped our Out of the House recap from our time in Philadelphia, so check that out. And thank you to all 92%ers who have come to our tailgates this year. You can listen to new episodes of New Heights ad-free right now by joining Wondery Plus in the Wondery App or on Apple Podcasts.
Once again, New Heights, a Wondery show brought to you by YETI. And that ain't me. We're talking about that YETI cooler and those YETI cups and everything else that YETI has to offer. Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S for clips throughout the week. And thanks to our New Heights production team for always making this job a whole lot of fun and a whole lot easier for us. Thank you to those 92%ers for tuning in, and to those Chiefs and Eagles fans, man. Try and turn this thing around for you guys.
Come on.
Get this thing going.